What's up, everybody? For this video, I'm going to take a break from the synth we've been working on so that we can discuss plugs a little more in depth. We never fully cover them, so before we get too far in, I'd like to discuss them a little more. Here I have a bunch of modules open with varying colors of plugs. The colored text on the module is a plug, which is used to connect modules to other modules using patch cords. If you hover over the plug, SynthEdit will display a tooltip describing that plug. Input plugs are on the left side of a module, while the output plugs are always located on the right. As you can see, some plugs are different colors. Each color represents a specific signal type, and you cannot plug a patch cord in between plugs of two different colors. The main four signal types are blue, red, green, and yellow. Blue is audio or control voltage signal, like the output of an oscillator going into the signal of a Moog filter. Green is a list of values, such as a list entry choice plug, into the oscillator's waveform type. A red plug represents text, such as to specify a file name for a sample. Finally, yellow is for MIDI signals. There are a few other signal types that are not as common as those four, however. We'll look at using them later on, but for now, let's just look at their purpose. We have light blue, orange, and black plugs on these conversion modules. The light blue plug represents a float value, in other words, a number with a decimal point. The orange plug represents an integer, or a number with no decimal. The black plug is for Boolean data, which is either true or false, 0 or 1. Beyond that, on the last module, you notice that the background is a different color. This background signifies that this is a GUI module, and only GUI plugs can be connected to these plugs. The GUI modules are used when making subcontrols. Subcontrols provide a more customized user interface than standard controls, but require more expertise to use effectively. They provide a lower-level access to the visual elements on your control panel. The purpose of subcontrols is to give you more flexibility in customizing the controls. So that covers everything about plugs. Now you know all the various signal types and the colors that represent them. This helps a lot when you want to experiment, because if you don't know what signal type a plug is expecting, it'll be pretty much impossible to work with. Thanks for watching. Please rate and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.